What's your favorite sports anime, would you say?
Not counting ping pong. I
Not counting ping pong.
I don't count ping
can't I
pong
count that?
because that's like
That's a human drama.
That's a life anime.
But that was
man.
like a good sports anime. That was by far my
it's
favorite.
so far and beyond what you see in your typical sports anime.
Yeah.
That I don't really count it as a
I
sports
think if
anime.
I watched Kuroko because I watched all of Kuroko no Basket. If I watched that now, I don't think I could sit through it. I think I sat through it at a time where that was appealing to me.
Yes.
And I have to recognize that my anime tastes have changed, and sports anime definitely appeals to that kind of teenage part of my brain that loves overhyped and superpowers in real life.
Yeah.
Like I think as a kid, you really like put yourself in those situations where you're like, hey, I wish I could be like this in sport. Like I wish I could be the GOAT. Like I wish I had this kind of power, and I can kind of be like, whoa, that's fucking sick. So to answer what is my favorite sports anime, it's hard to say because like I really enjoyed watching Kuroko no Basket, but I don't think I could sit through it now. Weirdly enough, I liked Yomushi Pedal, but I didn't finish it because they have so much fucking episodes.
Yeah.
I watched like the first 2 seasons and I digged it. But again, I can't think of any sports anime I kind of liked a lot. I thought Free was okay, but it kept trying to like just get horny.
So question, is that a sports anime though?
Well, that's
that is
anime.
a sports anime.
It's a horny anime that disguises itself as sports.
No, that's true.
Yuri on Ice was pretty good.
Yeah,
for what it was. I thought that was a great story. My problem with sports anime is that like you're in it for the long term. Like it's always like and I get it because you have to show the growing.
Yeah.
I also another thing about Blue Lock that pissed me off. I hate it when they try and make out that our protagonist is like the weakest one there, and it's like he's obviously fucking not. Like he's like ranked 299 out of 300. It's like. Fuck off. No one believes that. We're watching the show.
It's the My Hero formula.
Yeah, and I'm like, none of us believe that this guy is the shittest here. Straight up. Like, let's just be real.
I want them to make a shonen where they started off like the protagonist is the shittest one, and he just remains the shittest one for the entire time.
Or, like, let's just be honest, he's like the 20th out of 300.
He's the GOAT.
And we watch,
That's why he's the GOAT.
And we watch a guy who's already very talented just work much harder to become the GOAT. Like, why stop doing this? Like, it's obvious he's not the shittest. Because in real life, if you're the shittest, you're going to still be the shittest.
See, this is another reason why I still think Slam Dunk is the GOAT, because what they did with Hanamichi, the main character, is that like they built it up at the beginning as like he's never played basketball before, but he has the physical prowess to become the greatest basketball player.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
And seeing that, and he starts off shit, but he's so confident in himself and so cocky about himself that when he does go into a match and pull off a sick slam dunk, you're just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's I guess my problem is suspension of disbelief and how often I have to do it with these shows.
Yeah, talking to you, it sounds like you, in entertainment, your tastes are more geared towards something grounded and something more...
Yeah, I mean, it's not to
I think
say
it's a natural
that,
progression.
Yeah,
though.
not to say that I wouldn't, like, obviously if there's some dumb shit in Chainsaw Man, I'm gonna be like, oh, cool. But it's like, okay, you're talking soccer, you're talking football, right? Where whatever it is you
which
want,
is rooted in reality.
I mean, that's soccer in my
I would
brain, not
argue
football,
that
I don't know.
Chainsaw Man, for as ridiculous as it is, feels more grounded than
sure, right?
anything in Blue Lock. And that's just because, I look at something like...
explains the rules of the world.
Yeah, I look at something like Chainsaw Man. I look at something like Blue Lock. Blue Lock is... You know when you talk to someone and you're like, oh yeah, this was like really anime, Blue Lock has everything that gives you that feeling of just like all of these anime bullshit-esque things that we've just all gotten used to. And you think of so many shows like Blue Lock that it's just like, oh, this is just when I think of what a typical anime is like in terms of all the tropes and everything that we kind of not criticize, but parody anime to be about. It's all in Blue Lock. When I look at Chainsaw Man, I see something that I see really grounded and well thought out characters in a fucking insane world.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, the most unrealistic thing about Chainsaw Man is how well that man is able to function drunk all the time. That's literally the most unrealistic part that like where I have to really suspend my disbelief.
True.
I don't know, man. If you've seen Alcoholics, you're like, some people just perform
that guy's
better.
straight up drinking from the flask non-stop. Bro. Ain't no way he's fighting that good. Changed my mind. No, that's where I draw. That's where I
Average
was.
day in Wisconsin, right? Am I right, my fellow Wisconsinites?
Average Irish person is like, allow me to introduce myself. He's so sharp in that show. How is he that good and that drunk all the time and that coherent? He never stumbles once.
It's interesting with sports anime, right? Because like I totally get like the whole like grounded thing, because like that's what makes, again, like I hate to sound like a broken record, that's what makes shows like Slam Dunk so great. But I feel there's just as much of an equal enjoyment on the entire opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Where like something like Prince of Tennis, right?
Yeah.
Like that thing is so fucking unrealistic to the point where it's just entertaining
Oh
as hell.
yeah,
Like it's so stupid where it's like from the beginning, you know you're not going to take this
That's
shit
like the
seriously.
One Punch Man of sports anime.
Yeah.
Like I think it feels that sports anime haven't changed in like 20 years. Like it
I
feels
can
like,
agree with that.
It feels like they've
until
barely,
Blue Lock.
Until Blue Lock, yeah.
like it feels like they've barely changed and the formula never changes, and that like, you know, another thing that pissed me off in Blue Lock, if you watched it, they introduced this one character, and I don't know why this annoyed me so much, but I just was like, God, this is the dumbest shit. They introduced this character who is like amazing at football, and he plays overseas in the European leagues. He's like a college student. He's like, I refuse to play in Japan. They're all peasants and not good enough at the game. And then he overhears this new Blue Lock pro. He's like, I'm listening. Cancel my flight. I'm staying in Japan. I'm like, God, this is so fucking dumb. And then it asks you to take it so seriously, like 10 seconds later. And I'm like, which one, like, what level of disbelief and which level of seriousness do you want me to engage with this? I just don't get it. Like,
Yeah.
it sounds like Slam Dunk is great for me. Like, I like Ice Shield. Ice Shield was great, but it sounds like Slam Dunk's perfect for me, and I should just fucking read it.
Yes, just read Slam Dunk.
Yeah, just re-slam. I don't know, like sports anime to me, I really like Blue Lock just because of how ridiculous it was with like its battle royale formats. I feel like you either go one way or the other.
Yeah.
You either go this really grounded take like Slam Dunk, or you go something ridiculous and just fucking have fun with it. Like a sports anime I watched recently, which kind of went like the ridiculous route, is an anime called Birdie Wing.
Okay.
And it's a golf anime. And I'm like, how the fuck do you make golf?
No, I believe golf could be
How do you make golf fun to watch?
Yeah.
And you make it fun to watch by adding all of the like every single anime bullshit power you can think of. Like this
time reversal.
So there's so we start off with so it's a golf anime, but the main character, she says that she's not a golfer. She doesn't play golf. All she does is hit a ball with a stick. That's all she does, right?
So Happy Gilmore.
And it's based. So what happens is you take these like Mario. You played Mario Golf, right?
Yeah, of course.
You take these like Mario Golf aesthetics and power ups and stuff like that, and then you add it into a secret underground society where you have life or death games with golf matches.
That sounds awesome.
If you're going to go that far, just add death.
Yeah, of course.
Make that the punishment.
Yeah, because with Birdie Wing, there's this underground society where people have like betting games on golf matches, and it's like life or death. And someone has built like there's like this golf Seto Kaiba that has built this underground facility where they can like reprogram their golf course to whatever they want. And so there's golfers come from all over the world to have life or death bets on golf matches at this place.
Right.
And then there's just this whole subplot about the underground organization. You're watching a golf anime, and then some guy just gets like kamikazed in the middle of a fucking road. There's like some guy takes out an RPG and just blows up this guy on the road. I'm like, am I watching a fucking golf anime or what? But like, that's what you need to make a sports anime fun as fuck to watch. But go watch Birdie Wing. That's actually like a really underrated sports anime.
Is that like a Pegasus type character that can see like the exact place that like he needs to like millenniumize that shit?
Everyone has like some fucking bullshit fucking power.
Hell yeah,
man.
I love that.